Hello, welcome back to my channel, Divine Leap of Wisdom. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to get started with the weekly check-in or look at what could be coming up for Tauruses. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do something on my computer here. What could be coming up for Tauruses for the week, for this week. So yeah, this can even, or I'm sorry for that weird pause, but anyway, this can go for Taurus, sun signs, rising signs, and moon signs, but you can do it as it applies to you. Take it as it resonates. If you're watching for whatever placement, it doesn't even matter, but specifically for your sun sign, rising sign, and moon placement. Definitely, watch this if you are wanting to know what's coming up in the week for you. Let me take a sip of water. I don't know. Tauruses, you may be feeling like very sleepy or tired this weekend. I don't know if you had an exhausting the week previous for you was kind of exhausting, or the weekend was kind of exhausting for you. Maybe you had a lot going on, especially with it being Labor Day weekend. It could be that you had many obligations. Maybe you had to hit different, family members' houses for different cookouts, or friends' houses, that type of thing. But I'm really getting a sense for Tauruses because I feel oddly sleepy, kind of tired, all of a sudden. I'm not sure why. And I plan to do some more readings too. So it's kind of odd that I felt that way, or feel that way. But anyway, let me get the other little admin things out of the way before we get started. Subscribe to the channel so that you know when I drop new videos. I'm being a lot more consistent with my posting and putting up, things that I think the collective would like to see, as well as trying to build up the community over here that I'm on my platform here. And as I grow, more perks, more things will come to fruition, such as a Patreon for extended readings, in-depth readings, a Discord so that we can, hang out on a more personal level, all the things. And so, as you're listening throughout the video, give the video a like. It costs nothing to give a like, especially if you are enjoying the content. It lets me know that you are. Even further, if you leave a comment down in the comment section, it lets me know, that it resonated. And if you feel comfortable doing so, you can share how it resonated. If not, then, you can just leave a cute little emoji just letting me know that you're enjoying it and that you are here so that I can, get to know, the community that I'm building. Okay. If you hear any noises in the background, I will pause and just kind of let the sound pass and, get out of the way, and I will pick back up, or I will just speak over it. You may occasionally hear the dog in the background, my cousin's dog. I live with my cousin, so we live together. So yeah, you may hear her dog in the background with grumbles or barks or anything like that. So yeah, the AC is off because it is, funnily enough, cool here where I am. So there's really not a need to have it on right now. So yeah, should be able to hear me clearly. And I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and see what's going on with Taurus for the week here. And these cards are pretty much shuffled, but I like to shuffle them on camera sometimes, just to kind of get the energy flowing even more. I did switch up the cards that I'm using, and they will be down in the description box as always, what I'm using, but I will say on camera what it is that I'm using. These are the Witch's Tarot cards. Okay, they want to come out. I've already called in my guides, spirits, ancestors, that type of thing to speak to me through these cards. So I usually do that quietly or in my mind, but I feel compelled to speak it out loud just because. Yeah, I always go with the flow and what I feel resonates with myself, or what it is I feel that needs to be said. Alright, we got that for the midweek. Okay, and then we need the end of the week, and then we'll go to the Oracle, which have got our the end of the week card. And for the Oracle portion, I'm using Children of the Cosmos Oracle cards. I'm pretty sure I've used these before. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't have nothing but time, so I may take a break doing these readings. But at least I am on time with the readings, and they will be up by this time tomorrow, or way before this time tomorrow. Just in time for the week. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a break. Maybe get myself a little snack. And chill out. Okay. And I'm pretty sure Tauruses can relate because I don't want to say we. Well, I will say we because I'm a Taurus rising. And I'm very much a foodie. Tauruses always like to get a little midnight snack here or there. It will be a healthy snack, nonetheless. Okay. Yeah, I really get the sense, because I'm feeling very, very relaxed. Also, some of you could even be kind of bored, too. I'm kind of getting a sense of that. I don't know why. Okay. That looks good in the camera. Okay. So let's turn these cards over. Let's see what we... Ooh, got a lot of wands and swords. Good grief. Okay. A lot of interesting cards. Okay. I'm just kind of looking over the cards. Okay. All right, so let's start. I'm already, the exhausted feeling definitely makes sense from what I was getting. Okay, so first card out, and this is the tarot. At the beginning of the week, Tauruses, and this can go for, your Taurus sun, rising, moon, whatever. You know, just take what I say as, you know, as it resonates. You don't have to make it fit. You know, just stick to your intuition and pull, you know, what you need to pull from, and leave the rest behind. Okay, and watch for whatever placement, wherever you find Taurus in your birth chart. You can go from there. Okay, so Seven of Wands is what came out. Whenever I see Seven of Wands, it makes me think of being on guard, wanting to, feeling the need to protect yourself, or literally needing to protect yourself. There could be like some burdensome things or obstacles that you need to take care of. I don't get the sense that it's something super, well, let me not say that. I feel more so that these are things that you've already went through or already taken care of, and now you're sort of at the point where like you're kind of on guard, like what else, what next? You know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff is happening, what else is, you know, around the corner, what else is coming, what else is next, basically. And so you're kind of on, you could be feeling kind of cautious, on guard, this week, at the start of the week, I mean. And you know, you feel like, you know, if you're ready, you ain't got to get ready, you know, that type of thing. Or what's the saying? Yeah, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, that type of thing. So that's what I am feeling with this. Yeah. I also get like protection too, in the form of others coming around. Like you have, so with this, it can like this could also mean like different obstacles, but it can also mean like creating a barrier around yourself and making sure that you're protected, having different options, different things, tools to use in your arsenal that you can pick up if need be. Some of you could even be like maybe having to stand up for what you believe in. Maybe you feel the need to do that. I'm not getting a sense of a particular issue, but you just could be feeling that way. Like you need to protect yourself in some sort of way. You need to make a stand for something. Like, you know, people could be coming in, you know, challenging you on something, and you're like, no, you know, I'm not gonna allow you to, you know, knock me off my game or knock me out of my position, if that makes sense. Okay, so then we have the Four of Swords. This is someone who's like laying in the bed. That's where I get the sort of exhausting feeling from. Like you are just, whenever I always hear the word over it, or the words over it, when I see this card. But again, you have these, even though these swords are kind of like up on the wall, but they kind of look like they could even be like hovering over the figure. Like there's still like little issues that you need to deal with, but also you still have the swords at your disposal. You still have like tools to use in order to cut the shit out of your life if need be. And so I just get the sense that you are taking a break. You are like, okay, you know, I've done all that I can do. At this point, I am just going to chill. I am just going to leave it because I've done my due diligence, and I'm over it. That's what I get the sense of. Like you just kind of like fuck, basically F it, you know. All I can do is just rest and clear my mind and just figure it out. So then by the end of the week, we have the Eight of Wands. Again, I just feel like things are, and I may just, let me see something here. I may get a clarifying card here just to kind of see what this could be more of, just kind of more in depth. But it just, again, I feel like it's just, you feel like so many, like it's just one thing after another, and it just, and you're just kind of like, dude, what else, what's next? Like, it's just like, yeah. But let me see, we're gonna see what the outcome of Eight of Wands is, you know, just any additional messages that could come out that could, you know, give us more clarity. But nonetheless, Eight of Wands, I also feel like being on the motorcycle, you're able to outrun the BS, you know, you're able to, you know, whatever obstacles that you were facing is not touching you, basically. And you're able, again, you're able to kind of outrun it. I also get, and I got this in the Cancer reading, so maybe some of you have Cancer placements as well, or air placements that came out. Let's see what this is. Oh shit. I mean, sorry. We got the Tower. Okay, so with the Tower, right? Let me pull one more. So I feel like that's energy sort of carrying over from Four of Swords. But at any rate, Eight of Wands, it's, I feel like rapidness, like moving forward, moving fast, trying to outrun certain things, especially with it coming from Four of Swords. Like, you're just kind of like, what the hell, you know? But I feel like you still, like, you have a plan. You know what, like, you're taking care of things. You're not allowing just whatever to happen, you know? Okay, so with this Tower, and we all know kind of what the Tower is, but this is, you know, with that rapid travel, this could also be like a rapid change or a sudden change. You know. Okay. I just want to get one more card to end out the week. What's up with this this Tower card, Spirit? Kind of, let's see. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay. Because yeah, that the energy that I was picking up on, it didn't really sit right with me dealing with this the Tower card. But look at, okay, so like the Tarot card, it is like things happening abruptly, a tower falling, literally, like something falling. And again, we have the sword, like we had not the swords. Well, yeah, we do have Four of Swords, but we have the Seven of Wands, we have Four of Swords, we have Eight of Wands, and it's just like what gives? But as you can see, Seven of Pentacles also comes out, and this is also gives me kind of like energy. Again, I don't know if I showed the Tower card, but that's the Tower card. But yeah, this gives me like blah, kind of drab energy, like just kind of like awaiting something. You know, but no matter what, though, you're not, even though this Tower moment is here, this Eight of Wands is here, in this position, this type of energy, you're still not, you know, you're not stopping, as evident with the Eight of Wands here. You're still, you're gonna keep going. You know, you may get knocked down with this Tower card. Something may knock you off, or, you know, knock you like off to the point where you know, it kind of, it could even be something that like kind of frustrates you, because with the Tower card, I also get like frustration with the BS that happens, you know, because the Tower moment, it can be you know, heart-wrenching, but it can also be very frustrating too. So that's the energy, like with the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords. I get the sense of like just frustration of something happening because you feel like it's unnecessarily happening too. So, but again, with the Seven of Pentacles, in the Sunny, you got the Seven of Wands too. So 7, 4, these numbers could be very significant. 8, yeah. So definitely look up those numbers. Yeah, I just get the sense of like whatever you were able to outrun, whatever you were able to move past from this Tower card. You know, you're like, finally, if this her face is just kind of like, okay, now what? Or kind of like, finally, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that word finally, like you finally made progress. You finally, you know, gotten to a point of like I made it, or I did it, and you can kind of like rest easy a little bit. But I think you need to be mindful, be grateful of what you've been able to overcome. Like be mindful of, you know, what you were dealing with at the end or at the beginning of the week. You know, the position you were in this, you know, start of the week, midweek, I'm sorry. And it's just kind of like be kind of make sure you remember gratitude. Like it could be, you know, not to say that you shouldn't feel what you feel if you're dealing with some harsh energies, especially dealing with the freaking Tower. Um, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't feel how you feel, but at the same time, you should still have some gratitude because, you know, things could be a lot different. Things, I don't want to say things could be worse because, again, like, if it's bothering you, if it's hurting you, then it is worse. You know what I mean? If it's causing you stress, strain, that type of thing, then yes, it's still an issue. But you're being asked with the Seven of Pentacles to have patience, to, you know, to understand that the Tower moment does not last. You know, if you hit rock bottom, the only way up or forward is to go up. You know, acknowledge how far you come, acknowledge what you've been able to accomplish, you know, and acknowledge that you have what it takes, you know, to keep going. You have your pentacles, they've come in after a long, you know, long drawn out issue, or, you know, of being on guard. So you're fine, okay? I didn't expect to pull that many additional card, or it's not really that many, it's just 2 cards. But anyway, I go with what I feel, take it as it resonates. If this does not apply to you, if you don't feel it, don't try to make it fit at all. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the oracle and we're gonna wrap this up. Okay, so this came out in the Cancer reading for oracle cards, and it says true freedom. It says freedom to live your life exactly as your soul chose to. You do have the choice, you do have the freedom, especially when it comes to, even though these two don't align, but they're additional cards so they can apply, in my view and how I read. But you have freedom now, so no matter what transpired over the course of the days, weeks, that type of thing, because, you know, even though we're reading or we're looking at this week, these are things, whatever happens this week can continue over, you know, and what am I trying to say? It can carry over. The energy can carry over for weeks, for months, for years, okay? But whatever you've gone through, you can get over to it, the Seven of Pentacles, and realize that, you know, your hard work, you know, that you remain steadfast, you did what you had to do, you know, weathered the storm, because it's a storm, you know, on this card. So, and it could even be that maybe some of you are in a storm, like a literal storm, that you're dealing with. Like, yeah, so you're going to come out of it, if that makes sense. And you have the freedom to choose, you know, what it is you know, that you're tolerating, you know, you're gonna come out of it. Okay, and then we have jump, you will fly, leap of faith, trust. And the word trust really sticks out to me. So trust your journey, you know, trust that you're on the right path, especially when it comes to this Eight of Wands. Don't allow this, don't let this scare you. Don't let this scare you. Likely, people, I know we get, and even I have gotten kind of iffy or weary when I see the Tower card come out in a reading for myself, and usually it's always something that needed to happen, right? There's always a reason why it had to happen, to get shit out of your way, to get people out of your way, to get these negative feelings or weird feelings out and you know, out in the open, so that you can be addressed, so that you could address someone that may not have been treating you the best, or, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, a situation, a certain, maybe even a job, maybe a friendship, whatever, you know, you can, again, put it where it applies. Tower moments happen to change things, right? As unpleasant and frustrating as it can be, is necessary for growth. Okay, so that's when I see this card, it just makes me think of that. Okay, and then after that we have the journey. This journey is your own, and it says we are all on our path. Seek guidance from within. So this is all about trusting your intuition and knowing, knowing that you are on the right path, you are on the right track, and you will get to this. Okay? And again, be grateful. Like, you know, don't forget your gratitude. Like, you know, if you're into the spiritual side, if you're into the witchy side of things, you know, do a protection ritual, do a cleansing ritual. You know, cleanse yourself of negative energies, cleanse yourself of you know, I call it negative psychic residue. The negative energy that tries to latch itself on to us, you know, and try to keep us down, keep us upset, keep us like in this state, you know. Yeah, it just, yeah. Get strongly, you know, the need to cleanse oneself, the need to say protective spells, prayers, whatever, around yourself, around your family, to, you know, protect yourself against this energy here. Even though this energy is necessary sometimes, like, it's necessary, we may not understand it, we may lament it, you know, but in the end, we get here. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to wrap this up, Tauruses. Hopefully the reading resonated and you got something from it. If you did, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you know when I drop new videos, which more will be coming soon. Like the channel, or like the video. It costs absolutely nothing to give me a like. Just one click. That's all I need. And, you know, drop me a comment in the comment section. Let me know how it resonated. If you feel comfortable sharing. If not, you can just simply hit a cute little emoji, put it down in the comment section so that I know someone is, this is reaching who it needs to reach, and you are enjoying the readings, you're enjoying the content, okay? And share the video, share it out to someone you think may benefit from the video, it may be helpful, that type of thing. And look forward to more videos coming soon. I'm going to take a break though and get myself together, and then I will come back refreshed and ready to do some more readings, because I want to get a few of them out. that has been on my mind and that needs to come out, that I've been thinking about. Okay. So with all that being said, all that jazz, you will probably see me in the same outfit again, but I'm doing this all on the same night. So don't, I'm a clean lady, okay? I don't be wearing the same stuff in the same week all the time, okay? Just thought I had to throw that on out there and have a little kiki with y'all. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna chill out for a little bit, and you will see me again in the same outfit because it's the same night, okay? All right, so again, hopefully that resonated, Tauruses. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but this card came out in the Cancer reading, so yeah, there may be a message in there for you all there, so definitely go check it out if you have not already. All right, bye, Tauruses. See you next week.